spring. We knew he was always going to get the start in his first career game, and this is the first step to beginning a new era for this franchise. And also that chip on his shoulder to prove that he should have been the #1 pick.
Holding offense.
Fighting all he could to keep his quarterback upright, but crossed the line there. That earns the holding penalty. Shotgun snap, a give to Robinson. And he found some running room for a nice gain. He gets him 9 on the ground. A good pickup and a second down. To throw, Daniels. That's complete. Here's Austin Eckler. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
Ask for a little bit more on that one. Ask that running back to come up with more than he's used to on 3rd down. He made it look like just another day at the office. I wouldn't expect every conversion to go as smoothly. He sure made that one look routine.
1st and 10 from the 41. Another carry for Robinson. And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. Lavonte David, like so many times in his career, making that tackle. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Daniels back to throw. Caught, nice gain left side. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. It's enough for a 1st down. Nice find by the rookie quarterback from LSU. They sure are moving in early, Brock. Here's a new set of downs at the opposing 43. Play fake here, Daniels. Called in left side. Ooh, play didn't develop like he needed. He goes out behind the line. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Throwing now, Daniels. Into the hands of Terry McLaurin. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And the Commanders will have a 1st.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
He's got a man left. And 2 yards is all he's going to get before he's caught. That's Antoine Winfield Jr. up to make that play. Now after the play, looks like we have somebody banged up. What we hope is it's nothing major. Don't want to see a serious injury less than a quarter into the season. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. From the gun, it's Robinson. And he's able to get this down to the 13. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the 1st.
I think with that call, they were trying to set him up with a short 3rd down run, but he said, nope, not on my watch. I'll just go get it all right here. Now, playbook's wide open for 1st and 10.
1st down, and they go right back to him. And that carry only nets 1 on the plunge up the gut.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
And this is down to the 5-yard line before they can stop him. 8 yards on that play, and they only have 1 now to go on 3rd down. Daniels. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And it's 4th and short. We'll see if they go for it. Now Daniels off the play action. And it falls incomplete. And that play doesn't get it done. We've got a turnover on down.
I think this defense was resigned to giving up 3 points on the opening series. Instead, well, they got the chance to deny them anything, and boy, did they ever attack it.
So here come the Buccaneers, ready for their opening drive. They're brought out by a former #1 pick who always plays with energy and passion, Baker Mayfield.
Kid, I really think this is one of those moments where every starting quarterback in the opener, right? Week 1, all has a sense of gratitude. All has a smile on their face. You're one of 32 guys on the planet that get to start an NFL season, and you want to make the most of that chance.
2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8. Shotgun snap for Mayfield. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Third down. Here's Mayfield. Completes this one to Otten. And they bring him down up at the 12-yard line.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
And he makes the fair catch inside the 45. That punt goes unanswered. No return there. And the Commanders will go on offense. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. And he'll bowl his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 + 4 + 4 equals a first down.
Doesn't get much beyond the line, a yard at most. Not able to get away from the big Vita Vea. Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. Back to throw. Here's Daniels. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered feed on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Commanders punting on 4th down, and they're going to bring out the ever-reliable lefty vets, Tressway. And this will fly out of bounds to deny a return. They're going to mark it a little before the 20. Tampa Bay sending its offense out. Their second drive coming up. Their first drive of the season, an uneventful one, led to a punt, so they'll try to get some new season magic going here on their second drive. 1st and 10, it's Mayfield. That's to his back. Here's Rachaad White. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. In the 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
I got to be honest with you, Kate. That's an occasion where a drop would have been a whole lot better than a completion. Couldn't find the way back to the line, and it's a rare pass that actually loses yardage.
3rd and short, Mayfield. And that one's too far in front of him, so now they're facing 4th down.
You know, it's fascinating how those routes you run so many times in practice become a whole lot more difficult in the actual game. That was an important 3rd and short to convert. Very surprised to see that play fail.
Punt team is on now, and they get this away. And little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him. That one an impressive 57-yard kick. And they'll get ready to go on offense. They've got 1st down from the 31. Daniels now. Short pass brought in. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. Stopped that time by Jamel Dean. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. From the 37. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up. Here's Daniels. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up 4th down.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Not for that defense who puts a sack on the board.
And a fair catch made without incident, just inside the 25. So no return on that punt. And the Buccaneers will get set to go on offense. They're out and set, 1st and 10. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. Here's the give to Irving. And he found some running room for a nice gain. It's a solid 7-yard pickup on 1st down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3. We're through 1 quarter of this opening weekend of football. Couple of zeros on the board right now. More from Raymond James Stadium coming up after the break. Back for the start of quarter number 2. It's Buccaneers football as we begin. They're looking at 2nd and 3. Running back sent in motion. Has him on the quick hitter. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
1st down, here's Baker. An alert play defensively there. He got a hand on it to tip it away, and that makes it 2nd down. Throwing again is Baker. Got his target. It's Otten. And this almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of it. Brought down by the future Hall of Famer, Bobby Wagner. Commanders with an extra DB out there to defend this 3rd down. Mayfield to throw again. And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice gain. Looking for Chris Godwin that time. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. Tampa Bay in punt formation now. Jamison Crowder back deep for the Commanders. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. And he's brought down before the return gets far. The Commanders and Brian Robinson Jr. running back on now. Officially a 55-yard launch. And it's going to be their football coming up. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Robinson on the inside give. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Call it 9 yards. Looks like a first for a moment. It's 2nd and 1. Staying with Robinson. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
Quick touch pass to the receiver. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
Hey, don't get me wrong, Kate. Every defensive guy, they watch tape in their own ways. But linebackers, well, they're a little bit like quarterbacks. They got to develop that 6th sense by watching that tape so they can diagnose and get home in a hurry like he just did.
Bails out of the pocket quick. He's keeping it.
You know, that's a situation. May have worked out better if he'd thrown the ball. His running ability gets him a chunk of yards, but still some work to do to get that 1st down.
Daniels from the pistol. Complete beyond the marker. And he's officially in enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49. They're signaling for a stoppage here, and yep, there's a player injured after that snap. Not what they wanted to see in week 1 as their medical staff heads out to check on him. On 1st down, here's Daniels. A throw left side, caught by Brown. And he goes out a little short of the 40. after a good pickup. They're set up with second and short. Here's Robinson up the middle. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. Second and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical third down.
That's caught for the first. And he's able to get this down to the 36. That's good for 7 yards. And that'll be good for a Washington first. A run here with Robinson. Juke the defender. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And the Commanders will have a first.
Those unsung heroes, those big guys up front on the O-line, well, let's give them a little love right here, Kate. They don't always get the attention they deserve on the broadcast, but let me tell you, they played a huge role in that big old run.
A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. They motion the slot man right. Quick touch pass to the receiver. And they're going to bring him down after he drives it down to the 7. Good rip on first down. That brings up 2nd and 2. It's a sweep. He pops the pass forward. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
Well, you call that play to surprise the defense, try to get to the goal line. But a quick adjustment by the defense, well, kept them in position to make the stop and ruin that play.
3rd and short, Daniels. He had it for a moment, but a complete defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And that leaves them with 4th and 5. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And they're on the board.
I never saw a play script that ended with a field goal. It was always a touchdown that you wanted. But that's 3 points, and it's enough to give them the lead.
Rachaad White on the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Now the Buccaneers set to take the field. And it's not good, Brock, when you're discussing their punter as one of your early game MVPs, but they just haven't been able to get anything going so far.
No, you'll hear some old school coaches, especially defensive-minded coaches, Kate, and they'll say, hey, man, there's nothing wrong with the drive ending with a kick, right? Mm-hmm. As a quarterback and as an offense, maybe that was the way you played the game back in the day, but not modern football. You've got to go score.
2nd and 3 now. They kick the running back in motion. 2nd and 3. Catch made by Bucky Irving.
Just get this guy touches. I don't care how, I don't care when. Just find unique ways to get this running back the ball, and over time, he's going to make you pay.
Palmer motioning right. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. He has the first over the middle. And he'll get it up to the 44. A 9-yard gain and good for a first down.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of third downs just like that.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Straight ahead, it's Irving. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
And the Commanders get home, they drop in. And that pushes them back, 3rd down coming up. We're at the 2-minute warning now from Raymond James. The Buccaneers have a lot of work to do for any points before the break. So not an enviable spot here as they come up on third and very long. On the give, this is Irving. And he's brought down for a loss. The Commanders take a timeout. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Trenton Gill out there again to punt this away. And he finally gets a hold of one here. This is hit far. And some textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return. The Commanders back out on offense. They're running back headed out once again. They get that big old marker out. Cross a major number off his roadmap after that last drive. He's reached one of the marks that every back strives to hit at some point during the season. An alert play defensively there. He got a hand on it to tip it away, and that makes it second down. Out of the gun, Daniels. Completed over the middle. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. 3rd and 6 for them to figure out now. Shotgun snap to Daniels. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Timeout taken by the Buccaneers. They're first. As they'll get together and discuss with 4th down coming up. Tressway on to punt. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. And he sends this away. Definitely his best kick of the game thus far. And he's getting nothing on that return. They wrap him up almost at the exact spot that he fielded that punt. That punt finishes as a 60-yard effort. And they're going to take over possession. Ball at the 33 for first down. Mayfield now from the gun. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tough one to retain through that hit. And it sets up second down. From the gun, Mayfield. He lofts it deep left. Really pushing the envelope on second down, but the deep shot doesn't work. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Baker now from the gun. On target to Godwin. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. Tampa spends its 2nd timeout now. Baker throwing again. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop him. That timeout taken by the Buccaneers, and that's their final one. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
Kate, I've seen a one-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions get more depth, but a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it, except for this defense that just adds a whole bunch of negative yards to that play. That defense, it'll give up that completion every time. They don't just like it, they love it, because it creates a fun little race between everybody coming downhill to go make that tackle, or in this case, run him right out of bounds.
Carry here for Irving. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Washington calls it 2nd timeout. The Buccaneers out and into punt formation. And he's going to do the honors for the 4th time today. And the coverage team is there as he fields it, so almost nothing on that return before he stopped. The Commanders and this running back headed back out for a new series. Only half a minute to go in our half. Let's see how they begin the drive. Holding just a field goal lead. Probably going to see them play it close to the vest in the time we've got remaining. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. Final timeout taken by the Commanders. Ball at the 33 for first down. From the gun, it's Daniels. Avoids some trouble there. And he just hooks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up second down. Now Daniels to throw. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. Then brings up third down.
That was a situation where he got the time in the pocket he needed. There just wasn't anyone open to throw it to. It got to the point he had two choices as that clock is going off in his head. Force a throw and risk a pick, or just get rid of it and cut your losses on the play.
Can't find anyone open, and he's forced to throw it away.
So often, so many of these games in the NFL where they come down to a play or two and third downs hurt. Whether it's in a close game or already out of hand, their coach wants to see them convert those.
Punter takes the field on fourth down, and he sends this one flying. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. One last play before the break. One final shot before halftime. He's going to loft one deep to the left. And that's going to be knocked away, incomplete. That brings us to our first halftime of the new season. Now we'll keep it in state, but send you a couple hours away to our buddy in Orlando. It's Jonathan Coachman. He's got our EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Welcome aboard to you and Brock. And to you at home as we take you around the NFL here on NFL Kickoff Weekend 2024. If you missed the first half, there's not much to get you caught up on. Just the lone field goal accounting for the entirety of the scoring. A 3-0 game to this point, as both defenses have been strong so far.
As always, a hat tip to Coach for his hard work during the break, as we're happy to welcome y'all back for the start of our third quarter. Here's White on the return. He's stopped on the return at the 27. The Buccaneers getting their offense set to go to begin the third. And their defense sure has kept this game close. Now it's time for them to come through, get some points for their team in this low-scoring affair. Irvin here from the gun. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
Now, don't think for a second they're going to slow down the tempo. Defense on their heels. And right now is the best chance to go push that envelope and get aggressive.
First and 10, it's Mayfield. This one's taken in by Otten. He's got a gain of 6 there. Derek Forrest able to make the stop. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Shotgun handoff to Irving. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's a play that won't pop on the stat sheet, but the players and coaches won't forget about it. I promise you that. Coaches will file that one away the next time. They really need to pick up a few yards.
Got Evans, it's complete. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. They send one of the tight ends in motion right. 2nd and 8. Finds him over the middle. It looks like we can call it about 4 yards in the end. Frankie Luvu there for the tackle. This offense looking to convert as they come up on 3rd down. Shotgun snap for Mayfield. Got his target, it's Otten. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
They'll come up 1st and 10. Baker now off the play fake. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
you're going to go play action, Kate, you've got to sell, sell, sell. If you don't convince that defense you're running it, or if it's a situation where you never run the ball, you really do leave your quarterback dead in the water, vulnerable against a defense who will storm right past that fake and right into that pocket. You know, you compare and contrast stats over the decades, Kate. One thing you see is the completion percentages are through the roof. In this day and age, compared to the 60s and the 70s, a big reason is just completions like that. Utilizing everyone.
And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
This is one of those situations where QB's strength and ability to run can be a great blessing, but can also be a curse. We've seen him use his feet before. This guy can escape, and that's a blessing. But it can be a curse because sometimes you think you can get out of everything. And this defense just proved he couldn't.
Their punter making his way out now. And this is the 5th time he's been called upon today. And this one ventures out of play on the fly. The question is where it's marked. Looks like they'll say the 17-yard line. Washington ready to go on offense as they take the field. They didn't add to their lead last time out, so they punted it away, but still ahead and able to add to it here. They'll run the draw with Robinson. And they limit the damage just a few yards on that game. Lavonte David, like so many times in his career, making that tackle. 2nd down now, 7 to go. First carry now for Austin Eckler. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Well, they eschewed the pass to try and bring up 3rd and short via a little more conservative ground call, but it backfired. You know, the defense, they'll look for keys up front. And they fired off the line, knowing a run was coming. And boy, they busted it before it could get back to the line. You know, that is so hard to do. That's called body control. Great positioning to swat the ball away, not go through the receiver, no penalty flag. He's got the body control and, more importantly, the timing to knock that ball away.
And he can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return. It's a 61-yard punt that time. And it'll be their football. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Mayfield set to pass. This finds Evans, complete. And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. Jeremy Chin there on the stop. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Irving on the inside give. He gets forward, and that's about 4 yards. Frankie Luvu there for the tackle. 1 yard, all that's needed. This is 3rd and inches. Ooh, the hard count worked. Somebody jumped. I think this is going to give them the first.
Encroachment defense.
Well, it's not a long walk to the new spot, but it is a disappointing one to make. Instead of 3rd down, they're now defending 1st and 10. 1st and 10 for him now, following the penalty. Running it after the penalty. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. 1st down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5. From the 46. That pass complete to Irving. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And that's good enough for a Tampa 1st down.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Completes this one to Otten. And they're on him after about a 2-yard gain. Derek Forrest able to make the stop. 8 yards to go. Well, let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
At the 34-yard line.
They'll run this with Irving. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
That's the type of call that offensively, man, it just builds so much confidence. I don't even think they were looking to get the 1st down. Just get to a manageable 3rd down. But instead, they move the chains. And that is one disheartening look on that defense.
1st and 10. Here's Mayfield. He'll get this complete to White. And he's going to step out with no gain. Whistles after that play for an unfortunate sight. A player hurt in the first game of the season. Training staff out to work on him. 2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. Pressure coming. Baker. Oh, he got free. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find a throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up. Palmer coming in motion left. 3rd down. Here's Mayfield. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off. That's Bobby Wagner. 30. Gets the 10. And he makes the Hefco. It's a touchdown on the pick 6. Went to the oh well one too many times, Brock, and this time the defense was ready for it.
Now, you make as many catches as he has in this game, you're going to attract some extra attention. They knew it was probably going his way in the near future, and they had somebody there waiting for it that time.
Austin Seibert on to try the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Commanders make it a 10-point ball game. A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. Here's White on the return. He stopped on the return at the 27. Here come the Bucs on offense now. And this game might be going better if he could have some more time just to work back there. This pass rush has been all over them. Really keeps taking this offense out of any grooves that they've managed to get into.
Okay, I like to say in life there's energy givers and there's energy vampires.
Yeah.
And for this defense, these sacks right here, they're such energy givers. And, man, it's like a vampire sucking the juice out of an offense.
Yeah, I love that. Drive starts with a carry by White. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
You know, that's so hard for me, Kate. That's the type of effort that deserves better when it comes to the results. It's going to show up as a negative run on the stat sheet, but that was not the runner's fault. He did all he could to fight to get back to the line, but this defense just kept swarming.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Here's Mayfield. No better luck than the last play, Brock, as he just has to get rid of it.
So many coaches love 3rd downs, and they practice them so much, Kate. Why? Because they're the money down in the NFL. Whether it's a close game already out of hand, coaches know, got to execute, convert on these 3rd downs.
And now he's going to call for the fair catch and take it just beyond the 30. No return on that punt. And the Commanders will go on offense. 1st and 10, a run to Robinson. And he's brought down after a solid gain on what's going to be the final play of the quarter. We've reached the end of 3 in our Week 1 opener. It's the Commanders' ball, a chance at a win if they can hang on to their lead through the 4th. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Now the shotgun give to Eckler. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, coach gets in that QB's headset, probably told his offense and his QB, listen, I don't want to see a 3rd down on this possession. Or something kind of like that. Whatever version he told him, it worked.
And he could have a free play here. He's got Brown on the slant. And they take him down, but there's a flag on the play.
Defense.
Offense liked how that play went, so they choose to decline the penalty. New set of downs for him from the 46. On first down, here's Daniels. Has a man, it's Ertz. And they're going to bring him down at the 36.
Sure nice to see them looking for their tight ends in the passing game. Such great size to have out there. It really forces defenses to try to find a way to defend them along with everybody else.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down. Shotgun snap, a give to Robinson. Still has room inside the 15. And even 20 yards on the play, and it awards them with a first and goal.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. And that sprung him to get to the second level and beyond.
First and goal now as they try to pad this lead. Working inside the red zone. Gets it towards the end zone, but it's incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. So now it'll be second and goal. They send a receiver in motion right. From the gun, it's Robinson. And he's got them down to the doorstep inside the 5. Call it 5 yards on that play. He gets them to the 2, third and goal. Shotgun handoff now to Eckler. And the defense was ready. They got him at the line. Nothing on that play, and now it's fourth and goal from the 2.
That's one of those plays, Kate, as an offense, it just sticks with you a little bit. It bothers you that you just can't convert on a very manageable down and distance. And on the other side, it sure gives you some confidence defensively to get off the field.
They'll run it with Robinson. And he's brought down for a loss. And he will not get there. They stop him on fourth and goal. What a stand to force that turnover on downs.
Certainly looking for that nail in the coffin, the knockout punch, a touchdown, and 3-possession lead that could put this one out of reach. Hey, it's a luxury they could afford to take in that spot. Built himself up a little buffer here, Kate. But it's never over till it's over.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. It's White on the give. And he's going to be taken down after a decent gain to the 8. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5. Motioning the tight end now. Off the play fake, here's Mayfield. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Defense with an excellent opportunity at a stop here on 3rd down. From the gun, Mayfield. And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete, 4th down coming up.
You know, it's a point of emphasis in practice each and every week, no matter where we go. How are we going to attack the coverage on 3rd down? Well, they chose the wrong play off that call sheet that time.
Evans, the motion man here. Desperation time here on 4th. Oh, it's the screen. Pass complete. And this one won't get close. They make the stand and force that turnover on downs.
Well, I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
Out comes the Commander offense for another series. And talk about a dream position, Brock. Heading out with 1st and goal waiting for him. The return couldn't quite finish it off, Brock, but the offense sure can as they begin here 1st and goal. They bring McLaurin in motion right. Catch is made in close. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. Second chance at 6 here. It's 2nd and goal. Robinson on the inside give. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play. They're signaling for a stoppage here, and yep, there's a player injured after that snap. Not what they wanted to see in week 1 as their medical staff heads out to check on him. Daniels, 3rd and goal. It's tipped away, and it's going to hit the ground incomplete. Defender winning that rep. That brings up 4th down.
Well, Kate, that wasn't a fast enough break for the interception, but it was good enough and a good enough break to break on the ball, get a finger on it, and force the incompletion.
And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. It sails right through. A beautifully placed football.
Those 3 points could go a long way to securing this W. Makes it a lot more comfortable knowing the other side's got to score a couple touchdowns now. A touchdown to field goal's not going to get it done anymore.
In pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Time for us to get another look at this Tampa Bay offense. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Mayfield now. Blitz coming. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And they'll get there and stop him at the line.
Defense all over that throw. You could just smell it. They just smelled that football coming their way, and that's as good as an incompletion. And they're going to be in a good spot. 2nd down coming up.
He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. And for the Commanders, a 5th defensive back out there. They're going nickel on 3rd down. Well, looks like the defense jumps just before the snap there.
Encroachment, defense.
Broke the plane before the snap, and that's going to give the offense some free yardage.
Still 3rd down.
After the penalty, 3rd and a yard coming up. Man in motion, headed right. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Really fired that one, but they couldn't connect. Looking for his wide receiver there. And that leaves them with a decision to make on 4th and short. Now it's Irving. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. And they get to him just in time. That's a tackle for the stand and a turnover on downs.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
The Commanders all set to regain possession. Their first drive of the new campaign netted a field goal. Now let's see if they can bump that up to a touchdown on drive number 2. Taps it quick to the receiver coming across. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. Whistles after that play for an unfortunate sight. A player hurt in the first game of the season. Training staff out to work on him. All right, all set up now. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Daniels. This one taken in by Zacchaeus. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. They bring McLaurin in motion right. Ertz reels it in. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down. A new set of downs awaits them. Here's 1st and 10. Again, Daniels to the air. Buys time, rolling right. And he will score. It's a Washington touchdown. The Commanders have likely locked up the win right there. Jayden Daniels with the touchdown. Great play by the QB there, Brock. The play broke down. He didn't have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise. And in the end, turned out to be the best call he could have made.
It is such a necessary tool in today's NFL for that QB to put right in his tool belt, Kate. You know, in my day, you could be a blacksmith, right? You just do the job and stay in the pocket. Not anymore. You got to be an artist, and you got to be an artist that can create when things break down, and that's big time to get a touchdown out of it as well. That is terrific technique by the quarterback right there. As soon as you feel those defenders crashing down on you, you got to get it out to your back, flip it to them in stride for the conversion.
Austin Seibert.
It's all lined up. Seibert now ready to send this flying. Here's White on the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Tampa Bay are ready to head out to the field. The opportunity to win this game is, well, it's long gone, Brock. They're down to their last opportunities now to avoid the shutout as well. First down, here's Baker. This one's taken in by Otten. And he crosses the sideline a yard or two beyond, it looks like the 30. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Shotgun snap for Mayfield. Big gain downfield. And they make the stop, we're going to say, at about the 37-yard line. 1st and 10, it's Mayfield. Chased out to his right. He's going to keep it this time. He wisely avoids contact, sliding down there, and that played good enough for a first. From the red zone now. Gets himself free. This throw is cuffed. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. Timeout taken by the Buccaneers. They're first. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. It's 2nd and goal. Baker now from the gun. That one's incomplete in the end zone. Took his shot at 6 that time. And that brings up 3rd and goal. All right, one more snap before the 2-minute warning. They'll run. It's White. And he's in for the touchdown. The Buccaneers get it back to within 2 possessions. It's a Rachaad White touchdown. On is Chase McLaughlin for the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Buccaneers get it back to a 14-point game. Down 2 scores, and with 2 timeouts left, this onside recovery is a must-get for them. And the Commanders are able to cover the kick.
No question they wanted the ball back late, but you don't see many of these recovered by the kicking team in the NFL. You see even fewer recovered when they're actually expecting it, like they certainly were right there.
The visitors returning their offense and this running back to the field. And those legs must be tired, but he ain't stopping, Brock. Not with the type of game that he's been having for himself on the ground. Commanders starting out in a good spot this drive as they get set. 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. And he takes it past midfield and starts the drive into Buccaneers territory. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Staying with Robinson. And in a rarity today, he's stopped at the line of scrimmage. Now we get another stoppage here. Just 1:52 remaining. The defense burns a timeout. 3rd and short, Daniels. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right. This one intended for the running back. And that leaves them with 4th and 5. The Commanders ready for the punt. It'll be Tress Way doing the honors. And that kick a little too well struck. He drives it into the end zone for a touchback. The Buccaneer offense back out for another series. They're 1 for 1 so far to begin the new NFL season. Touchdown on their opening drive. Let's see if they have 2 for 2 in them. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Here he is to throw. So after the play, some obvious concern from their sideline as they watch their quarterback out there in some pain. Training staff running out to check on him. They really need some chunk yardage here on 2nd down. Now to throw. And the pressure gets home. He doesn't throw it in time. That's a safety. And that drive, Brock, I'm calling that the 2-2-2. 2 plays, 2 sacks for the defense, and 2 points for him as well, thanks to that safety.
You kind of felt it building, right? That's what happens with defenses. They can feel and sense, and they get that momentum. They get the first takedown, they come right back and get that second. Now it's imperative this offense responds because you've infused that defense with a bunch of momentum.
He fields this at the 18. Jukes one defender, and he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. This offense headed out as we get a look at their running back. And they're already up by 2 scores, Brock, but another one here would really put this one out of reach. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down. Commanders breaking out the victory formation here as he goes to a knee.
There's still some time to bleed off the clock, but the important factor is that the defense is helpless to stop it. You could just run that clock down as far as you're able and take off every single second. Nothing left to do now, Kate, but celebrate on one side and watch on hopelessly from the other. What a hard-fought effort to get to this spot, and now you can enjoy the victory.
So it's a win on the road for the Commanders. And they're one of the fortunate teams to begin the season with a 1-0 record. So far, so good to begin this new campaign. Well, that'll do it for us, for Brock Huard and our entire hard-working crew. I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Commanders. As with that, we sign off from Tampa.